class. Kindly sit in the class with a notebook and a pen. Now the time is 3:05. 1 hour continuous problem solving. No entertainment, no non-academic discussion. Directly we will get into the subject. Now, please write down sided ink. Prime numbers. Prime numbers. Prime numbers. If I ask anybody what is a prime number, people will say it is divisible by 1 and itself. Immediate spontaneous answer is it is divisible by 1 and itself. But my dear friends, every number is divisible by 1 and itself. It is not the number which is divisible by 1 and itself. It is the number which is only divisible by 1 and itself. The number which is only divisible by 1 and itself. Please remember, there is a difference between divisible by 1 and itself and only divisible by 1 and itself. Only divisible by 1 and itself means it does not have any other factor other than the number and 1. So, because it does not have any other factor other than 1 and itself, 2 is the or only 2 distinct factors it will have. Only 2 distinct factors. Because it is the number which is only divisible by 1 and itself, the number will have only 2 distinct factors. Please remember, prime number is a subset of natural numbers. Prime number is a subset of natural numbers. Sir, then what is minus 3? Minus 3 is a prime digit. Minus 3 is a prime digit with a negative number. So when I say prime numbers, I am referring to an positive natural numbers which are only divisible by 1 and itself. Otherwise, everything will be double. 1, 3, minus 1, minus 3. So these is not there. When I say prime number is taken from the subset of natural numbers. It is only divisible by 1 and itself. 2 is the only even prime. Each and every statement, whatever I am writing, I will develop a lot of questions so that you will understand the significance of each and every concept. A prime number series will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 and so on. There is no fixed pattern between 2 consecutive prime numbers. It is 1 is there, sometime 2 is there, sometime more than 2 is there, sometime 3 is there, sometimes 13, it could be anything. So there is no particular notation for a prime numbers. But if you observe any prime number greater than 3, if you observe the pattern 5, this is an odd number, sir. 3 into 2 minus 1, 3 into 2 plus 1, 3 into 4 minus 1, 3 into 4 plus 1. So every prime number greater than 2, it is an odd number, so it is 2k plus or minus 1. Every prime number greater than 3, it is of the form 3k plus or minus 1. Or another form is every prime number greater than 3, it is of the form 6k plus or minus 1. That is also right. So these 5 is 6 into 1 minus 1, 7 is 6 into 1 plus 1, 11 is 6 into 2 minus 1. Every prime number greater than 3, it is of the form 6k plus or minus 1. But vice versa. What is vice versa? Any number which is of the form 6k plus or minus 1 may or may not be a prime number. For example, 25. 25 is 6 into 4 plus 1. So, this is not a prime number. If the number is a prime number, then it will be of the form 6k plus or minus 1. But reverse may or may not be true. All the numbers which are of the form 6k plus or minus 1, they may or may not be prime numbers. This point is extremely important. We will stress more on this point. We will create a lot of questions on this point. Next one, 1 to 50, there are 15 prime numbers. When it is used, in how many ways can you write a number as a product of 2 co-prime numbers? This concept is used. 51 to 100, there are 10 prime numbers. 10 prime numbers. This concept is used to write down in how many ways 100 factorial can be written as a product of two co-primes in an unordered pair or an ordered pair. If you know this last line directly, you will say the answer as 2 power 25. Unordered, you will take half of 2 power 25. This concept, all the four important things we will discuss through problems. Once you understand through problems, please remember, if a number is given to you, if somebody asks, tell me whether this number is a prime number or a composite number, total 237 rules are there. Apply rule number 1. If it fails, go to rule number 2. If it fails, go to rule number 3. If it fails, go to rule number 4. If it fails, go to the next rule. Like that, if all 237 rules fails, then the number is said to be a prime number. Then the number is said to be a prime number. Telling whether a number is a prime number or not, it is an undecidable problem. What is the definition of an undecidable problem? A problem is said to be an undecidable problem if there exists many ways to solve a problem, or if there exists no way to solve a problem. I repeat, if there exists many ways to solve a problem, or if there exists no way to solve a problem, then that is called an undecidable problem. 237 ways are there. Some mediocre young teachers who does not have a great understanding of prime numbers will tell you the logic of square root of n. Suppose if I give you a value of 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. Right? What is the logic that is present in your textbook? Take a number, do the square root of that number, write all the prime numbers less than root 10. If none of them divides, then that number is a prime number. That might work for a smaller 3-digit number. What if this number is given? Square root of this one. Will you keep writing square root of 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1? Write down all the prime factors. By the time you complete the question, your exam timing will get over. So that could be one of the rules among the 237 rules. Apply rule number 1. I will discuss few rules that a student should know when you are attempting any of the aptitude examination, depending upon the level of expertise. For a placement, there is a particular level at which you require prime numbers. If it is a CAT level, there is a particular advanced level you require it. I will start from basic level. I will take you to a CAT level so that you are extremely well prepared for all the exams. I hope it is clear. Now let us do one by one. I will create questions on the spot in the class so that you will understand it. First question is 3 power 47. Variety of questions we will discuss. Is 3 power 47 plus 5 prime or composite? Is 3 power 47 plus 5 prime or composite? Easy question. Rule number 1. Except to all the other prime numbers are odd numbers. Am I right? Use the concept of even or odd. 3 is an odd number. Odd number power any number, it is odd. 5 is an odd number. Odd plus odd, it is an even number. There is no number other than 2 which is an even number. So answer for this question is a composite number. This number is composite because 3 power 47 is an odd number. Odd power any number, it is an odd number. 5 is an odd number. Odd plus odd, it is an even number. There is no even number other than 2 which is prime or composite. Write down in the same sequential order. This is popularly called as thematic based learning or a structured way of learning where each and everything will be clear slowly. There are 2 ways of teaching. Start from basics, go to the high level. Teach high level, create a fear among students so that they can purchase the course. This is a gimmicky way of solving. I don't believe this and I hate such kind of teachers who do it. Right? Give a value addition to students. If they like it, they will come back to you. Next question is rule number 2. Is 973. Is 973 prime or composite? Is 973 prime or composite? Now see here, listen carefully. It is an odd number. Odd or even, rule number 1 is failing. It is an odd number. Now, don't take square root and waste your time. 973. Try to write the number of the form a power n plus or minus b power n. A power n plus or minus b power n. 973 is 10 cube minus 27. 1000 minus 27 is 973. These is nothing but 10 power 3 minus 3 power 3. Now, a square minus b square, it is nothing but a minus b into a plus b. A cube minus b cube, it is nothing but a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Here n value 2, it has got a factor a minus b. N value 3, it has got a factor a minus b. Please write down in your notes. A power n minus b power n is always divisible by, it is always divisible by a minus b, as long as n is a natural number. As long as n is a natural number. 10 cube minus 3 cube, it is divisible by 7. Any number which is divisible by 7, it will become a multiple of 7, which can be written as 7k. So, other than 7, every other number, 14 is composite. It has got factors more than 1 and 7, that is 2 in this case. 21 is a factor, 28 is a factor. So, any multiple of 7 greater than 7 is a composite number because it will have factors more than 2. So, answer for this question is composite. This is how you should learn, right? Rule number 1 fails, then rule number 2. 10 cube minus 27. Try to see, not all the numbers can be written of the form a power n plus or minus b power n. Then we will go to rule 3. Not all the numbers can be written like this. Then we will go to the second rule. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one. This is the question, third one, third variety. 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. Is 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. Prime or composite. 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. Previous question we did a power n minus b power n. This, see here, such an easy question. This is nothing but 27 into 10 power 6 plus 1. These are nothing but 3 into 10 square whole cube plus 1 whole cube. Am I right? So, these are nothing but a cube plus b cube. These are nothing but a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. That means a power n plus b power n is always divisible by a plus b if n is an odd number. If n is an odd number, a power n plus b power n is always divisible by a plus b. So, this number is divisible by 3 into 10 square plus 1, 301. 301 is nothing but 7 into 43. 7 into 43. CAT 2016, there is a question on prime numbers. 2017, there is a question on prime numbers. 2018, there is a question on prime numbers. 2019, application of that prime number concept is there. I hope the idea is clear. Problem number 3. How to write the number of the form a power n minus b power n. How a power n minus b power n. This is the basic variety. Now see here. Fourth question. I hope idea is clear. Write down in the same way in your notebook. Is 2 power 2007 plus 1. Now you will be able to solve the original CAT questions very easily. Is 2 power 2007 plus 1 prime or composite? These are nothing but 1 power any natural number, it is 1 including 0 also. So, it is 1 power 2007. Just now we discussed a power n plus b power n is always divisible by a plus b if n is an odd number. That means this number is divisible by 2 plus 1, 3. Any number divisible by 3, it becomes a multiple of 3. So, answer for this question is composite. Answer for this question is composite. I hope the idea it is clear. Suppose if it is Suppose if it is 5 power 123, 5 power 123 plus 3 power 123. This can also be done very easily by using rule number 1. 5 power 123 plus 3 power 123. 5 is an odd number. 3 is an odd number. Odd plus odd, it is an even number. So there is no even number other than 2, which is a prime number. So answer for this question is composite. Even in powers also you can use this logic. Even in powers also you can use this logic. Idea is, if you take a prime number, you should know all the concepts in prime number. You just cannot afford to leave any conceptual application of prime number, just surface based knowledge. It is not going to work. I hope the idea it is clear. Now, same question. In CAT, the question can be made it into little advanced level like this. Find the number of distinct factors. How many factors are there? Find the number of distinct factors for 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. Find the number of distinct factors. Generally for a smaller numbers, factors is you write the number as a power of prime numbers and you do 0 to the prime number, 0 to the prime number. 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1. How many factors are there? This is how the questions are developed. Seems difficult. First of all, we have to check whether this number is a prime number or a composite number. Already we have seen that it is a composite number. Otherwise, answer would have been 2. This is the first step. What is that we wrote it? This is nothing but 27 into 10 power 6 plus 1. I hope it is clear. So this can be written as 3 into 10 square whole cube plus 1 whole cube. A cube plus B cube. A cube plus B cube is 34 questions. 1 hour time is there. So at the end of the day, what matters is your understanding of the concept, right? If you are good in concepts, if you practice it, you will automatically solve it little faster. A cube plus B cube is A plus B into A square minus AB plus B square. This is A plus B into, see here, how am I solving? A square minus AB, 3 into 10 square into 1 plus 1 square plus 1 square. These 301, already we got it as 7 into 43. This can be written as 3 into 10 square plus 1 whole square minus 9 into 10 square. Can I write like this? 3 into 10 square whole square, 2 into 3 into 10 square, 6 into 10 square, minus 9 into 10 square, which is minus 3 into 2 square. These 7 into 43. These are nothing but 301 whole square. 90 it is 30 whole square. So these 7 into 43. 301 my A square minus B square. So these 271 and next it is 331. 27 followed by 5 zeros ending with 1 is a product of 4 prime factors. 7, 43, 271, 331. Answer for this question is 4. Generally, doing prime factors using A cube plus B cube is something which you have not seen in any of the textbook. How am I writing A square minus AB? A square minus AB plus B square as A plus B. These are nothing but what I did. A square minus AB plus B square as A plus B whole square minus 3AB. This is what I used it to solve the problem. 3 into 10 square plus 1 whole square minus 9 into 10 square. Please put a star mark on this question. This is how you should find out for these factors. Try to find out the factors using, find out 2 is not a factor, 3 is not a factor, 5 is not a factor, divide this by 7, then again find out 11 is a factor. Try to solve it without using this method. Then you will discuss the difference between Anil Nair's way of solving and others' way of solving. In case if you are a new user, ample videos are there. You will come to know why I was called the head of the department entire South India at the age of 24 for one of the oldest organizations in MBA prep coaching, that is Career Launcher. At the age of 24, I was the head of the department managing faculties close to 120, where some of them are aged close to 40 plus. I hope the idea it is clear. Next one, because it is a square minus b square, let us solve one more question. If a square minus b square equivalent to 101, a comma b are natural numbers, find a square plus b square. Find a square plus b square. If a square minus b square equivalent to 101, these is nothing but idea is to tell you. I will also discuss how to find out the integral solutions. A square plus a plus b into a minus b, it is 101. Now listen carefully. 101, it is a prime number. Two doubts students will get. Sir, what if the right hand side, it is a prime number? What if it is a composite number? Just 1 minute, sir. All the cases, not a single doubt, you will get it in my class, right? A square plus b minus b square is a plus b into a minus b. See here, a and b are natural numbers. Two natural numbers, sum is always greater than their difference. Am I right? So, writing it as 101 into 1 is right. 1 into 101 is incorrect. Sum of two natural numbers, how can it be less than their difference? So, if a plus b is equivalent to 101, a minus b, it is equivalent to 1. If I add it, 2a equivalent to 102. A is nothing but 51. If a is 51, b will be 50. So, 51 square plus 50 square. If you watch my simplification class, directly you can say 2601 plus 2500. Answer is 5101. Idea is to tell you 1 into 101 writing it is incorrect. Sir, here right hand side is prime number. So, easy case we got. What if the right hand side, it is a composite number? Definitely you should get that doubt. What if the right hand side, it is a composite number? That doubt also we will discuss. But before discussing that one, please write down a concept. I don't want any of my learners to get a doubt in the concept which I am discussing. Concept, number of ways of writing a number. Please write down as it is. Number of ways of writing a number as a product of two natural numbers. As a product of two natural numbers, it is always equivalent to total number of factors. It is always equivalent to total number of factors. As a product of two integers, it is nothing but 2 into total number of factors. 2 into total number of factors. Sir, why there is a difference? Right? We will see. This concept is used whenever ordered pair it is there in the question. If ordered pair word is not there in the question, if variables are present in the question, then you can make use of ordered pair. If any time if you see variables in the question, then you can make use of ordered pair. Sir, what is the difference between this and this? This is natural numbers. This is integers. That means plus into plus is plus. Minus into minus is also plus. So, these for integers. Natural numbers. Plus into plus is only plus. Extremely important. Definitely you will get one question from the next 15 minutes, whatever I am discussing. Number of ways of writing a number. As a product of two natural numbers, it is total number of factors. Two integers, it is 2 into total number of factors. Example. Suppose if I take x into y equivalent to 12. First case, case 1. X and y are natural numbers. If x and y are natural numbers, 1 into 12, 12 into 1. Step number 1, x is taking 1. Step number 2, x is taking 12. 2 into 6, 6 into 2, 3 into 4, 4 into 3. 1 into 12, 12 into 1. 2 into 6, 6 into 2, 3 into 4 and 4 into 3. Now see here, 12, how many factors are there for this number? 2 square into 3 power 1, 3 into 2, total 6 factors are there. How many ways I got? 1, 2, 3 and its reverse cases. 12 into 1, 6 into 2 and 4 into 3. Total 6 cases. Exactly that is what I wrote. Natural numbers, it is total number of factors. Suppose if case number 2, if it is an x and y are integers, if x and y are integers, 1 into 12, 12 into 1, 2 into 6, 6 into 2, 3 into 4, 4 into 3. Negative into negative, it is also positive. Minus 1 into minus 12. Minus 12 into minus 1. Minus 2 into minus 6. Minus 4 into minus 3. 6 positive, 6 negative. So total I will get 6 into 2, which is 12. This slide is of extreme importance to you, sir. Extreme important slide. Number of ways of writing a number as a product of two natural numbers. It is a total number of factors. Positive into positive. X and Y are variables. Ordered pair means the way in which the variables are written matters. Writing 1 first and then writing 12. Writing 12 first, then writing 1. Order matters. Order matters. Or in simple language, ordered pair is x and y and x both are not equal. X and y and x both are not equal. Why we are solving this question? In the previous question we got 101 as a prime number. What if it is not a prime number? A student might get a doubt. So we are discussing that thought a student may get when you are listening to the class. Now second concept, please write down. Concept 2. X square minus y square equivalent to k has integral solutions. X square minus y square equivalent to k has integral solutions only if k is an odd number and k is a multiple of 4. Only if k is an odd number and k is a multiple of 4. Listen carefully, sir. X square minus y square equivalent to k. This will have integral values for x and y only if k is an odd number or k is an multiple of 4. Case 1. X plus y into x minus y equivalent to k. If x is odd, y is even, or x is even, y is odd. X is even and y is odd. So what will be the answer? Odd plus even odd. Odd minus even odd. So odd into odd is odd. Even plus odd odd. Even minus odd odd. Odd into odd is odd. So k will be an odd number. K will be an odd number. Under which case? X is an odd number, y is an even number. X is an even number, y is an odd number. Idea clear? Case number 2. Case number 2. Step by step from basics to advanced we will discuss. Equivalent to k. If x is even, y will be even. Or if x is odd, y will be odd. 4 cases will come. One odd, one even, or both are odd, both are even. Even plus even, even. Even minus even, even. Even number is of the form 2k1. These of the form 2k2. 2k1 into 2k2. Answer is divisible by 4. Odd plus odd, even. Odd minus odd, even. That means right hand side will be divisible by 4. Right hand side will be, 1 minute, sir. Right hand side will be divisible by 4 only when x is even, y is even. X is even, y is even. X plus y will be even. X is even, y is even. X minus y will be even. I hope it is clear. Or x is odd, y is odd. Odd plus odd even, odd minus odd even. Extremely important concept. The right hand side only if it is an odd number or it is a multiple of 4 or it is a multiple of 4, then x and y will take integral solutions. Only if the right hand side it is an multiple of 4. When it will be a multiple of 4? When this number is an even number, entire x plus y, and this number is an even number. Even into even, divisible by 4. If x is odd, y is odd. Odd plus odd even, odd minus odd even. Even into even, divisible by 4. Case 1, case 2. I hope it is clear. Previous year CAT question. Question number 1. Right? This is the first question that came in CAT 2016 or 17, sir. X square minus y square equivalent to 9876 5432 10. XY are natural numbers. XY are natural numbers. How many values XY will take? XY will take. There is a great difference between author taking a class and a tutor taking a class. Here, I will change the question accordingly depending upon the doubt the student might get it. Right hand side should be x square minus y square equivalent to k. This will have integral solutions only if k is divisible by 4, right, or an odd number. It seems to be an even number. Divisibility rule of 4 is last 2 digits should be divisible by 4. 10 is not divisible by 4. So what is the answer for this question? No value for x comma. Second one, please read the question. Read the question. Step number 1, traditional method I will solve, then optimal method I will solve. X square, question number 2. Next 6 questions, right? Probably from 4th question you will do it orally. X square minus y square equivalent to 65 whole square. XY are natural numbers. How many values XY will take? X square minus y square equivalent to 65 whole square. Method 1. Directly what they will do is x plus y into x minus y equivalent to 5 square into 13 square, right? Yada Raja Tada Praja. Some teachers will teach you, write the factors and simplify the equation. Simplify the equation. This is what traditional teachers will teach you. How Anil Nair will teach you. Method number 2. X square minus y square equivalent to 5 square into 13 square. This is nothing but x plus y into x minus y. 5 square into 13 square. XY are natural numbers. If I call these as A, these as B, in how many ways can you write a number as a product of 2 variables? It is nothing but a number of factors. From 0 to 5 power 0 to 5 power 2, 13 power 0 to 13 power 2. Total 9 ways are there. In that 9 ways, 4 ways A is greater than B. Reverse case, 4 ways A is less than B. One case A is equivalent to B. One case A is equivalent to B. I hope it is clear. A is equivalent to B. Then x plus y, x minus y, both are equal. One variable will be 0. Sum of 2 natural number can never be less than their difference. Answer is nothing but 4. Answer is nothing but 4. Just by looking at a question, you will get the answer to be 4. Again, I am repeating. 65 square is 5 square into 13 square. 3 into 3, 9. 9 cases are there. A into B is 9 cases. 4 cases, A greater than B. 1 into 12, 12 into 1. Are you all with me? 2 into 6, 6 into 2. 4 cases A greater than B. 4 cases A less than B. 1 case A equivalent to B. If x plus y, x minus y both are equal, y will be 0. But y cannot be 0. So that is the reason this case is eliminated. This is the traditional outdated method. If you study like this, you will keep writing CAT and one day you will give up. Now let us solve the questions orally. X square minus y square equivalent to 5 power 4 into 7 square into 13 square. X and y are natural numbers. 10 seconds you should take to solve the question. How many factors are there for this number? 5 into 3 into 3. 5 you know, right? How to write the factor? 0 to 4. 0 to 2, 0 to 2. 9 5s are 45. 45 means 22 here. 22 here, 1. These x plus y greater than x minus y, x plus y equivalent to x minus y, x plus y less than x minus y. Sum of two natural numbers can never be less than their difference, cannot be equivalent to. What is the answer? 22. If you practice it within 10 seconds, you can solve this question. I hope the idea it is clear. X plus y into x minus y, 5 into 3 into 3, which is nothing but 45. 22, 1, 22. These methods you will not get it in the regular textbook. Question number 4. Question number 4. X square minus y square, odd number which we are doing it. 7 power 9. X and y are natural numbers. X and y are natural numbers. How many values x, y will take? 7 power 9. 9 means 0 to 9, 10 ways. 5 cases here, 5 cases here. X plus y greater than x minus y. X plus y less than x minus y. Sum of two natural numbers is less than their difference. So what is the answer for this question? 5. Answer for this question is 5. Idea it is clear, because if the power if it is an odd number, I will get even factors. So equal distribution. If it is an odd number, I will get even factors. Suppose if it is, please solve this question orally, 3 square into 5 cube into 7 square. If it is x and y natural numbers. Natural numbers only we are discussing. So here it is 3 into 4 into 3. 36, 18 here, 18 here. Answer is nothing but 18. Idea it is clear, right? Now let us take odd number. Now listen carefully. Right hand side can be a prime number, can be a composite number. If it is a composite number, it can be an odd number or it can be a multiple of 4. X square minus y square equivalent to 60 whole square. X and y are natural numbers. How many values xy can take? How many values xy can take? So these is nothing but x plus y into x minus y equivalent to. First factorize this one. These 2 square into 3 into 5 whole square. These is nothing but 2 power 4 into 3 square into 5 square. Oh, first one thing, right hand side it is divisible by 4. 2 power 4 is 16. 16 it is divisible by 4. That means this is the case where the right hand side is divisible by 4. Right hand side is divisible by 4. If the right hand side is divisible by 4, x plus y should be an even number. X minus y should be an even number. Even number is of the form 2k1. Here it is 2k2. These 2 power 4 into 3 square into 5 square. 2 cancel. So k1 into k2. It is nothing but 2 square into 3 square into 5 square. Now you know how to solve. 3 into 3 into 3. 27. 13 cases k1 greater than k2. 13 cases k1 less than k2. One case k1 equivalent to k2. These both are eliminated. Answer is nothing but 13. The only thing which you should know is, because the right hand side is divisible by 4, just divide the right hand side by 2 square. Right hand side by 2 square. Why you are dividing it by 2 square? Because these 2k1 and it is 2k2. 2 into 2, 2 square. Divide it, whatever the remaining number, write down the factors. Very easy question. Please, for God's sake, don't write the factors. X square minus y square equivalent to 2 power 100. Please stop using pen. X and y are natural numbers. How many values x and y can take? 100 means this will become 2 power 98. 2k1, 2k2. I hope you are all there with me. These are 99 factors. 49, 49 and 1. Over. Answer is 49. 10 seconds it takes to solve the question. 10 seconds it takes to solve the question. I hope the idea it is clear. X square minus y square equivalent to 2 square into 3 power 4 into 5 power 4. X and y are natural numbers. 2 square will get cancelled. 5 into 5, 25. 12, 12 and it is 1. Cancelled. Answer is 12. Are you all with me? Hey Anil sir, why did you took x and y are natural numbers in all the problems? There is a reason behind it, beta. I hope the right hand's idea it is clear. So what are the cases that we discussed? Every possible case we discussed. A square minus b square equivalent to k. Two cases. K can be a prime number or k can be a composite number. If k is a composite number, k can be an odd number or k can be divisible by 4. This is how the structure will be there in all the classes of mine. 450 plus hours of Quant and LRDI videos at an yearly once offer. You miss this opportunity today. You have to wait for next year. I'm sure next year I will not sell it at 3,000. Right? 99% of the students. Right? Morning I told that around 97 students purchased. But right now it is showing that 123 students purchased. Because some students got an SMS and they have seen some of the videos. Within 5 minutes after watching my videos, you will understand the difference between my way of solving why 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 students will sit in some of the biggest auditoriums in engineering colleges in India. You will not get a single doubt in the class. All you have to do is sit in the class and listen to me. And the best thing is all the classes are taken by me. Pre-recorded classes, Quant, LRDI also I am going to take it. There is no chance why you will not get into top 5 percentile. Right? If you probably learn it from the person with 15 years industry and an experience of 9 mathematical books. I hope this idea it is clear. This question in geometry can also be asked like this. How many right-angled triangles exist? How many right-angled triangles exist? Right-angled triangles exist such that 65 is one of their side. 65 as one of their side and the side not equivalent to hypotenuse and the side not equivalent to hypotenuse. How many right angled triangles exist such that 65 as one of their side not equivalent to hypotenuse, side not equivalent to hypotenuse. These are nothing but x square equivalent to 65 square plus y square, x square minus y square equivalent to 65 square. Because it is a side, it cannot take negative value. That is the reason I took x and y are natural numbers. Same question in geometry can also be asked. How many, especially if you see the previous year question, how many triangles can be formed with distinct integral values and perimeter 14. By going through my geometry class, perimeter 140, perimeter 3810, you can solve the question in less than 10 seconds. I hope the idea it is clear. How many right angled triangles? Let us do one more question. Let us do one more question. For how many distinct natural, how many distinct natural number values of n or integral values of n is n square minus 3n plus 2 prime number. There is a quadratic expression which is given for how many distinct integral values n square minus 3n plus 2. It will be a prime number. These are nothing but n minus 1 into n minus 2. What is the prime number distinct number? 1 and the number itself. A prime number is a number which has got only two distinct factors, 1 and itself. Case number 1. 1 and itself. Either n minus 1 can take 1. Right? These are all definition based questions. Case number 2. Either n minus 2 can take 1. So if n equivalent to 2, 2 square minus 3 into 2 plus 2. This is 0. 0 is neither prime nor composite. Right? 0. N minus 2 equivalent to 3. So 3 square minus 3 into 3 plus 2. 9 minus 9 cancel. Answer is 2. 2 is a prime number. How many prime values n can take such that this is a prime number? N minus 2 is equivalent to 1, n equivalent to 3. It takes one value. It takes one value. I hope it is clear. In the next There are a lot of good problems which we are going to solve. Amazing problems we are going to solve. You will fall in love with the way the questions are prepared. Now, this is a cat replica question. For how many positive integers? N square minus 14n plus 24. This is nothing but n minus 12 into n minus 2. This is a prime number. This is a prime number. Prime number means case number 1. N minus 12 can be 1 or case number 12. Because you know the approach. The best thing about my classes is hard problems, good problems, logical way of solution. Everything we will discuss. N equivalent to 13 or n equivalent to 3. So these 13 square minus 14 into 13 plus 24. 169 minus 182 plus 24. 11. 11 is a prime number. N is 3. 3 square minus 14 into 3 plus 24. 9 plus 4, 33 minus 42. Negative number, not possible. How many values n can take such that this number is a prime number? One value. And what is the value of n? It is nothing but 13. You see this question. Assume that this question came in your examination paper. This question was not taught to you in your regular classes. So it will take little extra time for you to understand the methodology of solving a question. That is exactly you should be a part of. 15 years of cumulative experience, right? I am sure every year if I solve close to about 6,000 new questions, 6,000 into 15. 90,000 questions I might have seen in my questions. That is the reason immediately, right? That's the advantage of, right, creating as many questions as possible. Now see this question. Absolutely cat level question, sir. Absolutely cat level question. A n n a n 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1, right? 1 occurs a number of times. A 741. A 741. It is nothing but, right? Now see here, 1 1 1 1 1 written 741 times. Or the best thing is, try this question. Take a screenshot of this question. Take a screenshot of this question. Please try to solve this question. Let me start with this problem in my next session so that you will understand what is your way of solving and how am I looking at a question from a different perspective. Take the screenshot of this question. Instead of me solving every question, you try to solve it. There is a method that you are solving it. Then let me check it out. Am I using any other methods? Now see here. Let us solve one or two easy questions. Now, see here. What is the smallest divisor? Divisor is nothing but a factor. Odd power any number, odd. Odd power any number, odd. Cat question, right? So that is the reason we discussed. Odd plus odd, it is an even number. Answer will be an even number. So answer is no value. Answer is no value. I hope you got an idea. What is that I wrote? A prime number is a number which is only divisible by 1 and itself. Only divisible by 1 and itself. So that is the reason. That is the reason I created some questions. Then what is the second concept? 2 is the only even prime number. Then also we discussed some problems based upon that models. Next class we will discuss P. Why I wrote prime number greater than 3 of the form 6k plus or minus 1. If I am writing an English sentence in a class, I will create some questions for that problems so that you can